They're working on Minuet now. Punchinella and Bird of Paradise are still away from line. Now Minuet coming up into the stalls. So they're nearly ready to run. Track rating dead rail out 10 metres, 5.32 penetrometer reading for the course here, 6.6 millimetres of rain falling last night. Bird of Paradise coming up into the gates now is ready, and so Punchinella will complete the lineup on the outside of the 7 runners. Down on the inside is the favourite Barossa Valley. Coming up Punchinella on the outside now. Light flashing away. They're all in, field of 7, ready to run. All clear through. Off they go. Barossa Valley jumped okay on the inside from Shabensip Det. Now very quickly is Jolene, finding the lead pretty comfortably as they settle down. Shows plenty of pace early, Jolene. In front now of Barossa Valley going through to second. Railing up, hooking off the leader's heels now. In fact, they go up second on the outside. Punchinella 2 lengths away third, followed by Kenset the Grey. Fourth down on the inside of Minuet. 3 lengths Shabensip Set. And Bird of Paradise is last as they corner, where the speedy Jolene first into the home bend. Leads about 1.5 lengths. Railed beautifully from Barossa Valley, who's shaken up to come after it. Then Punchinella and Kenset, the rest headed by Minuet. It's Jolene down near the 200 in front. Barossa Valley, the riders got pretty anxious on it, pulling the whip, and Punchinella there on the outside. Jolene 150 out, 1.5 lengths. Barossa Valley really has to dig deep and come, and Punchinella's on the outside. The leader's folded. Jolene, Barossa Valley's hit the front. Barossa Valley in front, and Barossa Valley just wins it from second Punchinella. Kenset rattling home on the outside was the eye-catching finish, and Jolene tiring in the last 75 metres. Then came Shabensip Set, followed further back by Minuet, and Bird of Paradise virtually last all the way. Down on the inside is Confederate Kid, the second favourite. Crystal Scene just backing away from the line. All in now. 1300 race number 2. Set. Off they go. Lovely start too. Confederate Kid jumped well but eases back, and Harley and Bobbit are the first 2 to bounce out ahead of Mondavert, who's getting up along the inside into third placing. China Syndrome outside it. Immortal City is 4 wide and Never Dull 3 deep in that bunch. 2 lengths further back is Passing Shot, followed by Confederate Kid, who's next to last at the 1,000, and Crystal Scene whipped them in. Harley is the leader, preparing to run off the back straight, 2 lengths clear from Bobbit. Third placing Mondavert on the inside, with Immortal City now going up 3 deep to assume third placing. China Syndrome is in the centre, 1.5 lengths to Never Dull, followed by Passing Shot, Confederate Kid, and 2 to Crystal Scene as they made their way down the hill. Harley led about a neck to Bobbit. On the outside, Immortal City. Mondavert's had a cushy run fourth on the inside of China Syndrome. They're followed by Never Dull, Passing Shot. Confederate Kid is still second last, running down the hill, and about 3 to 4 lengths to Crystal Scene last as they corner, where it's Harley under pressure from Bobbit. Mondavert can get a run through if good enough. Immortal City on the outside is hard ridden. They're followed by Confederate Kid, who's starting to make some ground, but Bobbit nears the 200 metre mark, and he's taken Harley. On the outside, Confederate Kid, Mondavert and China Syndrome battling along well. It's Bobbit about a 1/2 length on Harley, with Confederate Kid trying to lift. Bobbit is hard ridden. Harley kicks back. Bobbit and Harley, not much between these. Bobbit and Harley, who booted back strongly the rail. Confederate Kid third, then China Syndrome, Mondavert, Passing Shot, Never Dull, a gap to Crystal Scene, and Immortal City dropped out to last. Plute in gate 2, Name the Day is set, they're ready. All in now. Plute down in gate 2 next to Spirit Breaker, the favourite. Stood in well, they're off. Oh, Plute didn't begin all that well down towards the inside, and Spirit Breaker was slow to move. Gold Valley got away well, and so did Gattaca, and Name the Day began quickly on the outside, followed by Captain Cortez, and Grey Regent is getting up along the inside, followed further back in the field by the Crushing Plant. Plute has got well back on the rails. He's one of the last, where Grey Regent got up on the inside near the 600 to join Captain Cortez. 3 deep on the field there is Gattaca, and Name the Day is 4 deep. In behind them is Little Perler on the inside. inside of El Harik and Gold Valley wide, and they're followed by Plute, the Crushing Plant, Spirit Breaker and Kim Tiger as they corner. Where Grey Regent on the inside is the leader. He's about a length clear at the 400 metres from Captain Cortez, and on the outside Gattaca is about to pounce on the two of them, and they're followed then by Name the Day wider out, and then Spirit Breaker. Plute's a good way back. Gattaca took the lead inside the 200. Name the Day is coming home solidly. Name the Day getting up to Gattaca at the 100. Name the Day put his nose in front of Gattaca. Plute is coming home late. Gattaca's kicked on the inside. Gattaca's kicked, and I think he's beaten Name the Day in a photo finish, with Plute coming home strongly for third. Then Spirit Breaker, Gold Valley, a gap to El Harik. They were followed by Little Perla, Kim Tiger, Captain Cortez, Grey Regent again tiring badly, and the Crushing Plant was last of all. Go. Best of Barossa at $4.10, the favourite, drawn Nova near the outside. Sepal Girl fidgety. Sepal Girl with an attendant. She's in a pretty bad mood. She stands reasonably. Oh, she reared in the air when the starter said go, Sepal Girl. She's missed it a dozen. And one of the first to bounce out is Nullabelle. Melbourne Crown got away well with Olivet Lady, Canby instead. Shamrock Jazz getting up along the inside. Goes Bending not far away from the pace down on the inside of Yaramis. Back behind those Double Voodoo on the inside. Lady Camelot is going forward, followed by Bridget Ann as they approach the home turn. Best of Barossa's right up with the leading horses as they neared the bend. Lady Carpenter's one of the last, and Sepal Girl, forget about her. As they swing the corner now, Shamrock Jazz on the inside and Olivet Lady in front of Yaramis. Canby instead, Nullabelle out wider. Best of Barossa went very wide at the 300. Shamrock Jazz is under pressure on the inside. Olivet Lady's coming home well. Down the outside now, Nullabelle is putting in a claim, and Lady Camelot is wider out, followed by Yaramis. Best of Barossa's a good way back. Olivet Lady in front, goes Spending. Nullabelle after from Lady Camelot. Olivet Lady tackled by Nullabelle and goes Spending. Nullabelle and goes Spending. Nullabelle beat Go Spending, and Olivet Lady third. Double Voodoo ran on for fourth. Bridget Ann up on the fence for fifth, and then came Lady Camelot, the weakening Shamrock Jazz from Yaramis. Best of Barossa never in it from Canby instead. Melbourne Crown, Katie Cowart, and Sepal Girl was a distant last after rearing in the air when the starter said go and missing the jump. Good late money for Cooktown as they're about to break. They're set 1,300 on their journey. Northern Warrior, one of the first to bounce out. Silver Seraphim got out quickly and is going for the lead early. Out quickly too there is Irish Squire as they're settling into stride. A good tussle for the lead, and Kelvin's up there as well. It's Irish Squire, a narrow leader. Silver Seraphim wide out. Northern Warrior the fence. A length Kelvin, and Cooktown's on the improve, followed by Huntingfield, Brokers Point. About a length and a half further back is Cool Prince. He hasn't got all that far back today. Outside Fruit and Veg, and 2 lengths to Uvarage, Mr Feelgood and Bow Ties together. Another 2 lengths Arabian Magic well back on the inside of Skilling, and then Jugabout outside Honourable Lord as they came down the hill, and Irish Squire led by a half to Cooktown, had gone up to second. Silver Seraphim third outside Northern Warrior. They're followed by Brokers Point travelling deep down the hill from Kelvin, Fruit and Veg, Huntingfield, and then Cool Prince. Next is Uvarage as they corner. Skilling is coming very wide with Bow Ties. Well back as Mr Feelgood down on the inside as they corner into the straight. Irish Squire tackled by Cooktown. Northern Warrior went for the rail. Silver Seraphim wider out. Skilling is coming home fairly, and then Cool Prince as they reached the 200 metres. Cooktown took a lead of about a neck here to Silver Seraphim on the outside, and Skilling. It's Cooktown, Silver Seraphim, Cool Prince diving through. Mr Feelgood's got up on the fence. Across the track still Cooktown from Cool Prince. Mr Feelgood, they're going to the line together. Cooktown or Cool Prince, who's taken a dive at the line. Mr Feelgood third on the inside, and then Silver Seraphim. Back behind him to finish Brokers Point. Arabian Magic coming home fairly well, and then Uvarage, Honourable Lord, Northern Warrior, followed by Huntingfield and Fruit and Veg. Irish Squire, Kelvin, Jugabout, Skilling towards the tail, and Bow Ties last of all. $5.80 Divine Hope, 9.10 Majestic Wish, the main ones, and they're locked away and set to go. Kudametra the inside. Grey Light the Fuse drawn ideally down towards the inside. Away they go at the 1200, and Light the Fuse was one of the first out, but Divine Hope musters pace quickly and goes up on the outside to take over the running. So Divine Hope settled in front of Light the Fuse, and Rosatar rushing up quickly on the outside. Then a length to Majestic Wish being followed by Cash Crop, and then Kudametra the inside. A length and a half Dana Rich, followed by Beatrice, and they're trailed then by, as they make their way towards that bottom turn, Marzi Star, and then Look Honey. Cash Cow is next to last, and Flip It on the inside. Rosatar, it's bed clear down the side and leads by about a length and a half to Light the Fuse, comfortably moving up to second. Divine Hope a length away third from from a Majestic Wish on the outside. Kudametra the centre. Then 2 lengths back in the field, Better Trees and Danarich together. Cash Crop the outside from Look Honey. Marzi Star, Flippert and Cash Cow as they corner, where it's the Rosatar down towards the 400 metre mark in front of Light the Fuse. Hasn't been asked for the big run yet, the fave. Then Divine Hope followed by Kudametra. Majestic Wishes next, and then Cash Crop and Danarich as they reach the 200, and Light the Fuse exploded away and opened up 2 to 3 lengths. Divine Hope, who's coming out after her, but Light the Fuse has a good lead over Divine Hope, and then Danarich, but Light the Fuse, a soft win in the end. Light the Fuse brilliantly over Divine Hope. Photo third, we've got Kudametra, Cash Croppers there, and then just behind those, Marzi Star made some ground on the outside, and then Danarich on the rail. Behind those to finish in the race were Look Honey, Flippert, and then Cash Cow with the break to Rosatar, which weakened. Majestic Wish, one of the last, and Better Trees down at the tail end of the field. Quickly, and they're set to go. Drinking has drawn 4 from the outside. They're set to run. Off they go. Drinking out reasonably towards the outside with Tortrice, Thunder and Lightning, and Pipe got away well with Diamber. Printmaker isn't far away from the speed as they settle down and race to the post the first time. Pipe's just in front, but there's pace on his outside here from particularly Tortrice looking for the lead under Nolan. And at the 1800, Tortrice is going to cut off and lead Pipe. Thunder and Lightning is third at the turnout of the straight, closely followed by Our Poetic Star, and Drinking wide out going forward, followed by Moose and Dan. Diamber over on the inside, a length Tomahawk Tom, followed by Mr. Sam Booker and Printmaker together. 2 Eurosceptic and Kill Cool, and Triple Gin brought up the rear as they make their way into the back at the 1500. Tortrice led. Drinking moved up a length and a half away second, similar margin to Pipe third, followed fourth by Thunder and Lightning. About a length Diamber running fifth on the inside of Our Poetic Star, a length to Muse and Dan, a length and a half or 2 Tomahawk Tom. Printmaker the centre, Mr. Sam Booker travelling out wide, a length and a half Eurosceptic, a neck to Kill Cool, and 1 to Triple Gin last by the 1200. And Tortrice set the tempo in the back, about a length clear to Drinking, and Pipe on the inside third. Our Poetic Star is moving up on the outside to get a little closer and moves up second now. They're followed by Thunder and Lightning. A length further back is Diamber, a half a length away on the outside to Muse and Dan. Kill Cool takes a forward move, followed then by Tomahawk Tom, Printmaker, Mr. Sam Booker, Eurosceptic is towards the tail, and Triple Gin is at the back. Off the back at the 800, Tortrice is now joined on the outside by Our Poetic Star. About a length and a half away is Drinking from Pipe. Thunder and Lightning is going forward on the outside, and then Diamber, 1 to Muse and Dan, Tomahawk Tom and Kill Cool. Triple Gin starts a run around Mr. Sam Booker. Second last, Printmaker and Eurosceptic. Our Poetic Star led round the home turn, about a half to 3/4 on Drinking, and Thunder and Lightning on the outside is moving up a little deeper. Just behind those is Muse and Dan pulled to the outside for a run, and then Triple Gin well on the straight now at the 350. Our Poetic Star leads Drinking, who's under the whip, then Thunder and Lightning. Wider out is Triple Gin coming home well, and Diamber through on the inside. Many chances here as they reach the 200. Thunder and Lightning has gone to a slender lead. Triple Gin, Moose and Dan, and Diamber trying hard with Drinking. Thunder and Lightning is a narrow leader. Moose and Dan is having a dive at him. Thunder and Lightning and Moose and Dan. Nothing between the two of them. They've hit it together. Thunder and Lightning, Muse and Dan, and another photo third. Triple Gin, Drinking and Diamber. A 3-way go there. Eurosceptic in behind them from Printmaker. A long break to Mr. Sam Booker, Tomahawk Tom, followed by Kill Cool. Well back in the field to finish was Tortrice, trailed by Pipe, who's folded towards the end, and Our Poetic Star last of all. Stand by for numbers here. Thunder and Lightning with Muse and Dan having us locked away, and they're ready to run in the last set. Off they go at the 1500 metres now, and a good start in the last with Our Sonnet, one of the first to bounce out of the stalls. Settled in front from Senfic out wide. Handy to them settling down Western Love, and they're followed then by Babylard settling fourth, but a length off the lead only. Our Jemima on the fence from Austria improving out wide. Rona in the centre, one higher with the Princess. Now is the hour, followed by Scenic Island, Perfect Lady, and Countess Bally is last of all as they made their way down the back. And by the 1,000 metre mark, it's Our Sonnet, a narrow leader from Senfic up on the outside, a neck away. A length and a half in third placing came on the rails Western Love, and around it is Babylard, followed then by Our Jemima. Austria's out 3 wide, and in the centre there is Rona. 2 lengths further back is Scenic Island. On the inside of Now is the Hour, Perfect Lady, Hiawatha Princess, and Countess Bally is last of all as they came down the side. Senfic on the outside, and on the rails in second placing Our Sonnet, the 2 leaders ahead of Western Love. Austria Let Loose is coming at them out wider on the course, followed further back in the field then as they corner by Babylard, and then Rona and Our Jemima. Now is the hour. Scenic Island well back. Countess Belly pulled out wide. Perfect Lady one of the last. Our Sonnet, the 400 metres, kicked away again on them. Leads by a couple to Austria the outside, and then Western Love, Babylard. Scenic Island making some ground on the inside. At the 200, Our Sonnet is the leader. Austria 2 lengths away, trying hard. Rona's getting home fairly well, but Our Sonnet has a good lead, 100 to go. She has them 2.5 lengths behind her, and she's going to be too good for Dan Nikolic, and Our Sonnet takes out the last photo for the miners between Austria, Western Love and Rona in the centre. Clear of Scenic Island now is the hour, Countess Belly, and then Babylard from Hiawatha Princess, Perfect Lady, a long break Our Jemima, and Senfic drop.